Okay, Puan Fazana, time is up.
Okay, I think we shall start. Okay, very good morning and Assalamualaikum to our principal, Puan Hajah Mazni binti Muhammad Sharif, GKMP Bahasa, Puan Gauri Narayanasamy, students, teachers and students. Now it's time for us to be listening to our English workshop. Okay, for our Form 5 students to 2021, and also our Form 4 students who will be sitting for the SPM exam. Okay. Now, without further ado, I would like you to introduce our speaker for today is Dr. Tan Pei Ling. She is from SMK Taman Desa Miniam. Dr. Tay is a person who has vast experience in teaching career. She has been teaching for more than 18 years, and also she has involved in a lot of other local and international conferences. Okay, at the moment, Dr. Tay is also a speaker for our PPD, jurulatih for our PPD Petaling Perdana. Okay, so what we're going to get today is very informative. So I hope all students are ready. I hope you are going to jot down whatever that you are listening in your English exercise book. Just take your book, like I have told you, just jot down. By jotting down, you will not fall asleep. So please, okay, there is one way of listening and being attentive. I know it has been quite a long day, but we don't have much time. So please value this session, okay? So I leave it to Dr. Tay right now. I hope all the students are in.
Okay, thank you, Puan Fazana.
Yeah, welcome.
Right, okay. I'd like to share my slide first. So how are you? Okay, just now I heard some of the sejarah ceramah. It was quite a very good one. She actually shared some tips and how to answer the questions. Okay, can you see my slide here? Okay, so I have time until 12 o'clock, right? So it's almost 11, so 1 hour. So stay tuned, stay put. 4 papers to do in 1 hour is kind of a speedy kind, yeah, speedy one. Okay, right. I'm going to focus on study, strategize, and score. Okay, students, why do we need to study? Study is your input. Okay, Jana, it's okay, I speak English at home. I don't need to study English. No, you still need to study because we have the scope, we have the syllabus, and we have the skill and how to answer the question. As you are aware, this is the new format. After you study, okay, you need to strategize. What do you mean by strategize? You need to know the tips. How are you going to answer the questions? What are the elements, okay, the focus that the examiners are looking for? So you need to know that. You are actually very lucky. In my days, right, when I was sitting for my SPM, we didn't know anything. We just know that, okay, I need to practice lots of, exercises in the reference book and just go and sit for your SPM. But you guys are so lucky now. You have webinars, you have workshops, you have all these seminars for you to attend, and you get to know how the other end, how are they going to look at your script, not only for English, but it's across the subjects. For sejarah, for BM, what are the things that you have to focus, what are the things that you should write, what are the keywords for your science, okay? So really, so you need to study, you need to strategize, and you can score your SPM English 2021. My name is Dr. Tay Pei Ling. I'm from SMK Taman Desa Miniam, Selangor, and I'm from got my BEd TESOL, okay, Master of Management, and also PhD in Education and Management. Right. Now, please answer this question. What motivates you to study? Can you please answer in the chat box is typed for you? Okay, I have the 4 options there. Is it because of your goal, your targets? Okay, you want to get how many A's for SPM? You want to be a okay, to do better than him or her, you have someone, your rival, you know, or maybe your best friend or someone that you really dislike him or dislike her. I must beat that person. Or you want to beat your sister. Okay, I remember my sister when we were young. I have a sister who is 2 years younger than me. So I scored 7 A's for my PMR. It was PMR back then. Now it's PT3. 7 A's. My sister told her friends over the phone. Okay, those days we had the landline, right? Not the handphone that you have or texting, no. So over the phone. So I was upstairs, she was downstairs. I overheard, not that I eavesdropped, but I overheard what she told her friend. She said, I want to beat my sister. She scored 7 A's. I need to get 8 A's. True enough, okay, my younger sister scored 8 A's for her PMR because I lost 1 A to Chinese language. The Mandarin subject is kind of challenging. So I got that B at 7 A's, 1 B. And my sister said, I must beat my sister. So she managed. So you want to beat someone? You want to be better? Or is it because you want to have a better future? Or is it because my parents asked me to do so? I don't want to study, but my parents forced me to study. Why? I want to go out there. I want to be the Grab driver. I want to be, I don't know. But someone is asking me to do something that I'm not willing to. So, all right. So I have some responses here. Good. A better future. Yes. Better future. Future. Yes. 9 A's in SPM. That's your goal. Yes. Get better jobs. I always encourage my pupils, my students, okay, if you are happy with your life now, wouldn't you want to have a better life, you know, like a bigger house, better car, your dream car, okay, a good job in a nice, posh office? Yes, get better job, high paid salary, get government college, all right? Yes, thanks. It's just a few responses here. I hope all of you are back from your short break. Yeah, we are here. We have started our English seminar here. Okay, thank you for those who have responded. Okay, I have one very special one. My parents forced me to do it, but mostly it's best for my future too. I don't know. You're lost sometimes. Okay, okay. Don't worry, you get to it. This is a very famous quote. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. You must plan something. You are mature enough. You are like 16 years old or 17 years old now. Okay? You are mature enough to plan for your future. If you fail to plan for your future, who's going to plan for you? Your mom? Your dad? So you are planning to fail if you don't plan it well. So what's next? What is your plan? Students, what's your plan? What are you going to do? Are you going to just study? No, it's okay, teacher, I'll study. But what? How? Okay, you know you have to study, but how are you going to do that? You need to strategize. You need to plan it well. Okay? Don't just take a book and read. Sometimes you read, go this here, go in, then the other side out. You can't even remember. Like just now, the sejarah, the fakta, you know, the facts, what year, the names, and so on. It's so confusing, right? Yeah, tell you the truth. Do you want to know my secret? I used to fail my sejarah. Really. I failed badly with my sejarah. Yes, I failed my sejarah. Sorry?
Even myself, we used to fail sejarah also.
Yes, so that's normal. But do not give up. I used to fail my sejarah even though I was the second class student. Not the first class, yeah. The first one was the pure science. I was the second class with the principal accounts. So I failed my sejarah badly because I don't like the facts, you know, the years, the people, you know, the long names. I cannot remember. But nowadays you are very lucky you have the open book, right? But I did not give up. Before the exam, I tried, I did lots and lots of practice. Okay, on the data exam for that sejarah, for the history paper, I got 2 questions that I've done it just before that night. It was like, whoa, I scored it well. But I didn't get A, I got a B. But it's good enough. It's not a fail. And sejarah, for all of you, you must pass. Yes or no? So please, it's possible. Okay? It's possible from fail to credit. Okay? From even C to A. It's possible as long as you have the heart to do it. And also something that I'm telling all of you here, you have to study, you need to strategize the plan. That's your plan, and you can score. Okay? Score definitely. If you want to get A, yes, definitely you want to get A, right? If not, it just improve your grades. Improve it. All right, so this is what we have in Malaysia. You ask me, teacher, what is CFR? What is this CFR? What is this A1, A2, B1, and B2? And what is this? This is the benchmark. Okay, it has been used in Europe and a few countries. So Malaysia, we adopted this CFR alignment curriculum. Then you say, why is it A1 is lowest? You start from A1, A2, B1, B2, and B2, C1. And where are you now? You are here, right? Okay, you are at this secondary level. So this is a target. This is target level, B1. Of course, if you can score B2, that would be better. But B1 has 3 levels, the low, the mid, and the high B1 level. You need to know what are the things that you can do, because CEFR curriculum focuses on what pupils can do. Okay, do you understand? Do you know how to summarize? Do you know how to write an essay? So what you can do, okay? So between now until 2025, so this is what we are expecting, for this CFR set of each target of education. See, preschool level, A1, A2, B1, B2, all right? So you are at this level. Okay? All of you should be at this level. Later, I will show you the writing paper. They focus on A2 level for your first question. So secondary school, this is your exit level. At the end of Form 5, you should be, all pupils in Malaysia should be at least at B1 level. So that is our target, okay, from the KPM, from Ministry of Education. And this is post-secondaries for the Form 6 MUET. Now university, B2, C1, and teacher education, we should be at C1 level. Okay, so this is the plan for the education arena in Malaysia. Okay, so this is the questions that students always ask, teacher, any tips? Any questions? Any soalan bocor? I'm telling you, soalan bocor is very dangerous. There's no leak questions nowadays, no more. Okay, nobody dares, because it's really, really bad, if anyone has taken, the leak questions out, because nowadays we have handphones, right? To take out a handphone and snap and viral. Maybe you just want to help 1 or 2 people, someone who are very important for you. You want to help your friend, but your friends may share it with others, and that particular photo will be viral, and you'll go back to the source of it. Who sent the first picture out? So no leak questions, okay? So how about the questions? It will be based on the themes. Okay, if you are aware, there are 4 themes. Okay, from Form 1 until Form 5, you have been learning about people and culture, science and technology, health and environment, consumerism, and financial awareness. This 4th theme is the new one that they actually put it in for CFR. Why is it important? Can someone tell me, why is it important? Consumerism and financial awareness. Why is it important? Money, right? We talk about money because according to the research and also factual actually, many youngsters, you don't know how to manage their money, the financial management. So that's the reason why they encourage, they want the pupils, the young generation, to know about consumerism, financial awareness. They give you a very simple question. Okay, if you plan to buy a gift to your mother, I give you 3 selections, 3 things to select. And which one would you like to choose? So are you thinking of the finance, the budget, or just buy as you like? How do you normally buy? Students, you buy because you like it, or is it according to your budget? Okay, so you have to think of all this. And of course, the themes, then the skills are listening, speaking, reading, writing, of course, your grammar. If you don't have a strong foundation for grammar, it's very difficult for you to score or do well in English, because you can't write well, you can speak well, and read, you can't really, don't really understand. But don't worry, if you know the strategy, you can score it well. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so there are 4 papers that they're going to talk about. So this is the first one, paper 1, reading. So how are we going to study, strategize, and score for paper 1? As you are all aware that paper 1 is 1.5, 1.5 hours, and there are 5 parts. One mark for each question, 40 questions. I say, okay, I'll get 40%. Okay, how many per 40%? Then I'll convert. You need to convert to 25%, because when you have 4 papers, the reading, writing, speaking, and listening is 25% each. You times 4 papers, that is your total of 100%. Aziza, can you please turn off your mic? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so this is the one. This is for the first reading paper. So part 1, 8 questions, 3 options on daily life encounters. Okay, so this is the instruction for part 1. Read the text carefully in each question. Choose the best answer, A, B, or C. Today, I'm not going to go through each question with you because we don't have the time to do that, because we have 4 papers, but I'll just roughly show you the how does it look like. Okay, let me show you this one. This is how it's going to look like. Okay, so this is question 1 to 8. Okay, you see no pictures anymore. In PT3, you get pictures, you get advertisement. So for SPM, it is all words, but they have different kind of genre. That this is the newspaper, okay, report newspaper, and this is like, you know, a hiring advertisement. This is like a dialogue, right? This is like attention, like a notice. Then you have this like a poster, yeah. So they have different kind of genre for you to focus on. And the questions, the options are only 3. I know some of you will be smiling there. Well, there are only three options. If it's not A, it will be B or C, right? But I want to warn you. The distractor, the options, A, B, or C. Okay, the questions, the answers are very close. It can be A, it can be B, and it can be C as well. Sorry, my dog is barking. Okay, A, B, or C. And they are very close. You see, to introduce, is it to tell or to improve? They are very close. The answers are very close. So you are confused. Okay, you are confused whether you want to choose A, or is it B, or C. Yeah, so you need to read carefully. You need to read carefully. Even the instruction has shown you here. Read the text carefully. That's the thing, the keyword there. You need to know lots of similes, not lots of synonyms as well. The meaning, the same meaning of the word. What does it mean? After reading this text, it's a short article. I think this is a very short one. So what is advertisement? So what is the purpose? You need to think. Okay, so that is for part 1. So back to this one. Part 2. 10 questions, 4 options on a reading text. You see, part 1 has 3 options, A, B, or C. Part 2, read the text below and choose the best word for each space, collocations, phrasal verbs, and prepositions. I'll show you again for part 2. This week's, this is the real sample from KPM, the LPM, the Lembaga Peperiksaan. So part 2 is like this, okay? They have the title for you, what is it about, and very likely they give you a picture of what is it about. You can describe, is it an animal, or describe a plant, describe a place, a famous place, all right? So here, right? So you see, you may think that, oh, this is the usual stuff that, okay, one minute, I think I need to, just give me 1 minute. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so last one. Look at the options here. A, B, C, or D. They give you the devices, cognitive devices. And this one, you see, look at number 10 option here. Is it a fact? Is it a news, reason, or information? They no longer ask you about the present tense, you know, past tense, continuous tense, or the passive, no more. They ask you about this, all this like close meaning. Is it a fact? Is it a news? Is it a reason? Is it an information? You need to differentiate. And if you read something, is it to tell you? Are you telling me? Are you suggesting it? Are you advising me? Or are you proposing? So which is the best answer? See, these 4 options, they are so close. So you need to do lots of practice in order to get this correct. I want to tell you, okay, am I telling you? Or am I just suggesting that this pen is good? Or am I advising you to buy this pen? Or am I proposing, come, buy this pen, this is a good pen. So you need to differentiate. Okay? So this is what we call the collocations. The phrasal verbs will come in as well. Because paper 1, reading paper, focuses on the use of English. Okay? You need to know the use of English. Okay? 12, cure, factor, symptom, you see? Preventions, consist of, result in, contribute to, make up. So you need to know these are the phrasal verbs. Okay, where can you find phrasal verbs? Where can you find phrasal verbs? I can show you here. Lots and lots of phrasal verbs in your, can't see, right? Your English note, download textbook. Practice this, go through. This is a very good textbook, not only this Form 5, of course, the Form 4 full blast. They're phrasal verbs, they're collocations. They tell you about English in use. What we use. We use your English. It's not for you to attend your examination. This is what you're going to use in your daily life in the future. Find, collect, consume, hunt. This is, I guess, more different, right? So now, you see, look at this 15, question 15. Total. Total is total. Entire is also entire. Was it the actual one or is it the overall? See, they are very close. The meaning is so close. Overall is overall. Secara keseluruhannya. Entire pun keseluruhannya, you know, all. Total is also all. In total, semua, sekaligus. And actual. So, which is the real one? So to answer it well, you need to go back to the questions and you need to put it in. Okay, which is the correct one? Any verbs to go with for phrasal verbs? So it's not about present tense with as or no as or past tense anymore. It's more about English in use. Right? Look at this one, another one, 17. Risk, threat, danger, or problem. Look at that. 4, they are so close. Okay? Danger, problem, threat, and risk. Okay? So don't think you can score without studying. Do not think that you can score without practicing. You need to practice because this is the entire new format. No longer the present tense, past tense, and so on. When you see to infinity to, you know, oh, okay, I'm going to use the original verb. No, it's far more than that. It's Form 5 level now. Give, make, create, and introduce. See? All right, so this is part 2 level. Sorry, the part 2 question. Let's move on to the next one. Part 3. In part 3, there are 8 questions, 4 options on a longer reading text. This time you see the part 2 shorter version, and this part 3 is a longer one. Choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. Again, they give you, sorry, I didn't show this one, right? Okay, part 3 here. Part 3, 8 questions, 4 options. Longer reading text. Longer. You see more words, but do not get panicked. I'll show you the technique where to get the answer. Go back to the question, the sample questions that they gave. Look, okay, long one. Oh no, I don't understand. What is it about? Don't worry. Look at the questions. Sometimes it can be cruel, but it can be quite friendly as well, right? See, question number 19. In paragraph 2, you see, in paragraph 2, why does the writer use the phrase happily watching her in action? So what is it telling you? Where can you get the answer? The answer is at paragraph 2. So let's go to paragraph 2. How do you count? Okay. In the old format, they give you 1, 2, 3, 4. They indicate the paragraph number for you. But new format, no more. You need to identify it yourself. This is paragraph 1. This is paragraph 2. Okay. So if you realize the old format for SPM, they have put here, you know, 1, 2, 3, third paragraph, fourth paragraph. Here, you need to count. So you know your answer is here, around here. So you just need to zoom into this paragraph, focus on this, get your answer. And the LPM, Lembaga, they are very kind as well. See, paragraph 2, move on to paragraph 3, move on to paragraph 4, 5, and some WH questions. What, why, how, and so on. You see? So where do you get answers? Okay, if you cannot finish the whole text, it's too long, you know, it's making me so stressed. I can't read it anymore. Don't worry, okay? Zoom into paragraph 3. Look for the answer for question number 20. Look for the keyword. Asking for mother's character. Okay, go back to paragraph 3 then. Okay, where is paragraph 3? This is 1, this is 2, this is paragraph 3. Ah, the answer is somewhere here. Okay, but mind you, not the straightforward one. You need to infer. You need to read carefully. So the answer is, okay, and they are very close. The distractors are very good. They will confuse you. You'll be thinking, is it A or B? Is it C or D? It can be B or C. So you need to choose wisely. Okay? So part 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's right. Paragraph, yeah? Then you have the WH question on what, why, how, what is the purpose. Okay? Let's move on to this part 4. Part 4, it looks okay, but it's not okay. So part 4 is question 27 to 32. 6 questions on matching. I love matching, you know, A match to the other match. Matching, right? It's like you can even do for when you're in the standard 1. Matching, no problem. But in English, it's always a but. 8 options are given. They give you A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. 8. 2 sentences, 2 options are the distractors. They kacau you. They disturb you. They distract you. And they are very good. They are really good, you know. You be confused. A or C, C or A. Ayo, I don't know lah. Tembak aja lah, okay, choose A. Okay, you will get this. It's a challenging task for this part 4. You need more practice. Step in answering. What is the first step? Read the sentences given A to H first. Circle some keywords if you want, okay? I'll show you the real sample afterwards, yeah? For example, here A to H, you circle the pronouns, circle the keywords. Then you read the text. Link the ideas or the keywords properly. Is it talking about a girl? So you use she. Okay, if this paragraph is talking about a girl, you cannot put a he, you know, suddenly put a he here. All right? So read the text, link the ideas and the keywords properly. Step 3, after writing the answer, the alphabets, read the text again to check the accuracy. Let me show you the real sample. Okay, this is the real sample. Okay, it may look simple, a camp for future leaders. Okay, there's one more tips that I would like to share with you. Secret. Normally, the lembaga will not test you the first sentence or even the first paragraph. You see, this is the first paragraph, right? You don't have the question here. It's for you to read so that you know what is it about. Same goes to just now. If you are aware, it started to ask you the question in paragraph 2. They don't ask you the question from paragraph 1. Paragraph 1 is for you to read. You know, this is the very important paragraph for you to read, where the setting, the character, what is it about. So they won't ask you the question from the first one, the first paragraph. So they started with paragraph 2. Okay, this is the, yeah. And even here as well, it won't ask you the question in paragraph, in sentence, the first sentence. So this is the sample that they give. So they won't ask you the question here. It's unfair for you because you need to know, oh, it's an animal. Okay, so you see the first paragraph, they won't ask you anything. And same goes here. The first paragraph, they don't ask you anything here. So the question comes after that in paragraph 2. Or then you say, okay, it's about the school prefect and help others. And last month where you went to a leadership camp. Okay, so look at the pronouns. So before you read all this text, go to the A to H first. So what do? We? And you know, okay, this is we. Listen, can you highlight again? Listen or circle. Oh, this is now and I, all right? And this is everyone. And here is I, all right? And then this is we again. Then this is I really try to focus. Then I share my experience here. And surprisingly, everyone. So now you have already circled the keywords here, A to H. Let's go back to the text here. Then you start reading. To read the text. Okay, blah, 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 for example, and so on. To borrow, the facilitator made it compulsory for everyone to participate. And what's here? So you need this blank, you need to read the sentence before and the sentence after. Then you will match your selection here. We're not going to do this because this, we don't have time to go for each question. Okay, so this is an overview for you. You know the technique to answer. As I told you, you need to strategize. So the strategy to answer part 4, read, circle the keyword, then read the text, read the before and after. Is it about we? Okay, this is about something, then you match them accordingly. You got it? All right. So this is part 4. Let's move to part 5. Okay, for part 5, A to F, 37 to 40, choose no more than one word from the passage for each answer. Okay, here, so you see 33 and 40, quite a number of questions here. Okay, let me see here. All right. This one, you read, and they ask you to do this A to F match here. Be careful. They ask which paragraph, A to F. Sometimes the student will just put answer Ida. Ida. Or they put Amelia. Wrong. The question asks for the alphabet. So you make sure you put the alphabet here. All right? So you have to be very careful. Then one more here. No more than one word. Teacher, what is one word? One word means one only. You say this is a pen, right? Okay, if you write a pen, it's wrong. You need to just to give pen, enough. If you put an article there, a pen or an umbrella, wrong. Because the question says one. No more than one word means one only. Okay? And do not think that you're doing the puzzle, you're not looking for matching. No. You need to find the word here from the passage for each answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the words from this text. From here. Okay? The difficult words. Normally the difficult words. Okay? Moving on. That's the end of the paper 1. That's the end of paper 1. So let's move on to paper 2. Paper 2 writing. Okay, this one you have some hands on, yeah? Let's get ready to type. Let's do some typing. All right, are you ready? Paper 2. Look at this picture and write 5 words for me. Or maybe 3 words will do. Any 3 words. Okay.
Can you speak, teacher?
Yes, Surendran, you can
Beautiful.
speak. Okay.
Natural.
Yes, good. Surendran.
Bright.
Okay. Thanks.
Sunny.
Yes, sunny.
And
Yes.
colorful.
Yes, Pravina has bright sunny beach. Yes. How about the others? Breathtaking. Yes. Scenery. Majestic. Yes. Some more, please. Take part. Type some words so that you won't be sleeping there. Coconut tree. Yes, coconut. You have coconuts as well. Yes. See, amazing, lovely, hot tree. Yes. Sand. Do you remember? Yes,
Sky.
Yeah. You see the sky. Yes.
Clean.
Clean. Crab. Imagine the crab. Huh? Are you hungry? Yes, a cloud. Really relax. Yes. So when you're looking at one picture, you need to explore the 5 senses. Yes, Lee, very good. Blue sky, coconut tree, sand beach. Yes, cloud, sea water, spectacular. Yes, good. Good words. This is what we call the lexical. Yeah?
Teacher,
Yes.
there is some people say breathtaking, but words. So only one word only, right? Breathtaking is already 2 words.
But I think it should be joined actually.
Breathtaking is join. Oh.
Yeah. Tree, sand, cloud, sky, beach. Yes, thank you so much. Okay. A picture paints 1,000 words. You can use so many. And there are 5 senses that you can explore. What you can see. What you can do there. What you can hear. The wave, the lapping waves, right? The sea water. And the birds chirping. What you can hear. Okay? So what you can see, what you can do there, you can play with the sand, you know, build some sand castles, swim in the seawater, what you can do. Yeah, the one you can hear, what else? Food, taste, makan, yeah. Of course, maybe you can, there will be people selling the coconut water at the side, And sometimes they have the ice cream, you know, so you can buy ice cream, popsicle to eat. And lastly, there are 5 senses. Can someone tell me? Your eyes, you can see, can taste, smell. What you can smell. Smell. So what you can smell. All right? Thank you so much for this. Okay, hang on, I need to control my...
Hello?
Okay. Then you look at this, after the 5 words here, paper 2, writing. 1.5 hours. Yes. Paper 1, 1.5 hours. Paper 2 is also 1.5 hours. There are 3 parts. You need to write 3 essays. So, what, teacher? 3 essays? Can you finish it? Can you finish them? Finish the 3 essays in 1.5 hours so far? Have you done it? Have you
I didn't done it before.
Sorry?
I didn't done it before.
Okay, so you need to practice. Train yourself. Put a timer there, like what I did to start the timer, right? 1.5 hours. Start doing 3 essays. Part 1, 2, and 3. Need to time yourself. You have to do it because so that you don't get panic, so that you need to plan your time well. Because sometimes the students got overwhelmed. They wrote too long, the story too long, but we don't have the time. When the time's up, okay, time's up. The invigilator will come and take your paper away. But you have not finished. There's no conclusion there, no ending. Then your story is left half hanging. Then you're going to lose mark. So there's no conclusion. Yes or no? So need to time the timing. It's very important. 3 parts, 3 essay, part 1, part 2, and part 3. And there are 20 marks for each part. 20 marks. 20, 20, 20 total. So what do you get? 60. So total of 60, you need to convert to 25% again. That's what I told you. 4 papers, 25% times 4. You get 100. Yes, the 60% will convert to 25%.
Teacher, there's someone type in chat box.
Okay, let me go to the chat box here. How many words? Yes, I'll show you one by one for each part. Okay. And here, candidates write their answer on the question paper. This time, they are very strict. They don't give you extra paper. Jangan nak tambah-tambah kertas dah. No more. No more extra papers. You just use whatever is given there. The email, they'll give you 1 page. That's it. It means that you cannot go beyond. If you write more, that means you're out already. You have written more than you should. Okay? They know what are they give you enough space for you. So how many words? Let's go part by part. Part 1, writing an email or just a short message. Write in about 80 words. In about 80 words, that means it's about, agak. So you can go to 85, 82, want to go to 90, boleh lah, 90. That's all. Can go slightly beyond 80 words, but please watch the time. If you are fast enough, but if you are not, you can't control the time, please don't. Because email is very straightforward. Get it done, 3 parts, 3 tasks that you need to answer, and go to the second part, part 2. Don't waste your time. And how much time you should use for part 1? 15 minutes. It's very fast, you know. 15 minutes to say. Don't start with, hi, how are you? I'm fine. No, not for SPM anymore. Okay, but if you have no idea, then okay, like hi. Okay, just straight like how you talk to your friend on an email. Because question number 1, part 1, is going to be about something that you are familiar with. Okay, it revolves with your friends, your cousins, your grandfather, grandmother together. Something that you are familiar with. So short and sweet, short and straightforward. Answer the given task and move on. Don't think too long. It's informal. Okay, you can use friendly. It's a friendly tone. Writing to someone you know or familiar with. They won't ask you to write to your principal. No, no way. Not writing to your principal, not writing to your teacher, or not writing to, you know, to ask for a job. No, yeah? It's informal kind with a friendly tone. And this is A2 level. Meaning to say that very minimum, okay? If your English is good, for this passage, this part 1, you can score. Out of 20, maybe 17, 18, some even score 20 over 20 because they only require minimum criteria here. I'll show you later on, yeah? Then look at this part 2, the guided writing. Guided one. How many words? 125 to 150 words. Can go slightly beyond, slightly, yeah, but please watch your time. Because there's no, they don't penalize you for writing more, but you don't have time to waste. You only have 1.5 hours. So you use 25 minutes. The part 1, 15 minutes. Part 2, 25 to 30 maximum. And this is focused on B1 level. Answer the 3 bullets, given bullets for the content mark. You'll see. Later I'll show you the question. Use appropriate tone. Was it informal? Was it formal, informal, or semi-formal? Okay, guided writing. Vary your sentence structure. Do you know how to do this? Simple sentence, how to write a simple sentence, how to write a compound tense sentence, how to write a complex sentence. How? Okay? Then part 3. Part 3, extended writing. So this one, 200 to 250 words, can go slightly beyond. Okay, but look at the time again, yeah? So use around 50 minutes. Why? Because this is the level of difficulty is higher. It's B2 level. Now, when the examiner is marking for this part, they are very strict. They look at what you have. If you don't have what they want, you're gonna score below 15. And here they give you the options here. 3 options given. You choose one. Choose one only, yeah, for part 3. So all in all, you answer 3 essays. Part 1, part 2, part 3. But in part 3, you have 3 options. Either they give you a story, an article, a report, okay, or another one is a review. There are 4 types, but only 3 will come out. 3 genres, 3 types format. Vary your sentence structure again. Please remember to use simple sentence, compound sentence, and the complex sentence. Then, here comes how to strategize. So you must know, how are they? Who are they? The examiners. How are they going to mark your script, mark your essays? What are the things they are looking for? Okay, are they looking at content? Yes, definitely they look at content. Respond to all requires of the questions. Normally 3 main contents. Okay, I'll show you shortly. Yeah, and you will look at your communicative achievement. Then you ask teacher, what is it? Teacher, what is it? Communicative achievement. They use the short form CA. What is CA? CA is your tone. Is it friendly? If you are writing for part 1, it's a friendly tone. Okay, it's a friendly. Please come and I hope this would help you. You know, the friendly tone of writing, formal or informal, to manage to hold the reader's interest. Are you interested to read further? If you are writing a story, is it interesting enough? Or did you achieve the purpose of writing? What is it for? Is it to suggest? Is it to advise you? Okay, or is it to recommend a good book to read, or recommend a good movie to watch? So the purpose of writing, have you achieved it? If you have achieved it, you have achieved this communicative achievement that you can score 5. 5, okay? For each of these criteria is 4, 5 each, yeah? So 5 marks times 4 is 20. Then you look at the organizations. It's in terms of paragraphing. Any paragraphing? Did you use any conjunctions? What are the conjunctions? And can you give me some conjunctions, students? Type in the chat box. Conjunctions. How many conjunctions do you know? Some example of conjunctions, please. Type in the chat box. Surendran, if you want to speak, you can speak.
I really not in my conjunctions.
Okay, conjunctions are simple like the fan voice. And give you one. Like and, it's conjunction.
You mean words that are conjunctions?
Yeah.
Conjunction words.
Yes. But, yes, for, and, or, yes, because, yes, yes, you're right. So to use all these in your writing. When you use conjunctions words in your writing, that you will produce this compound sentence. You will produce compound sentence. Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on to cohesive devices then. Do you know any cohesive devices like furthermore, although? Please write some examples in the chat box. Yes, Pravina, thank you so much. Moreover. Any more? Give me some example of cohesive devices. Yes, Lee Kuan Ting. However, good. Yes, Surendran, in addition. So these are cohesive devices. Yes, although. Chitra, yeah? Although, yes. Moreover, however, although, then, thus. Any more? Any more sample? Any more answers? Hence, yes, you're right, Chang. Okay, Kavina said therefore, on the other hand, since, yes, why not? You know, cohesive devices. Thus, last but not least, now you know, but how are you going to apply in your essay writing? Besides, for some reasons with the S, okay? So, how do you use it in your writing? Then let's look at the last one, punctuation there. In conversation, there is the punctuation. In English, of course, you use what? You use comma, you use full stop, you use exclamation mark, you use, where is my question mark? Okay, question mark, yeah. So these are the common ones, yeah? Comma, full stop, question mark, and exclamation mark. So if you are writing for a story, it's good to use exclamation mark. Oh no, help! Then you what? Are you sure? Question mark again. So that makes your story interesting rather than just do all sentences, right? So put some question mark in there, exclamation mark. Put some question mark there. Makes the story more interesting. Yes, the punctuation. Quotation. Yeah, yes. If you know how to write a quotation, yes. I'll make sure it's the correct one, yeah? Yes. Quotation, yes. Language, vocabs, appropriate words used. If you're talking about the environment, what are words used in environment, ecosystem, pollution, flora and fauna, okay, what do you call that, recycling, waste, okay, and fluorocarbon and so on. So words used in the right context. Like just now I gave you the picture, okay? So you use words like fascinating, awesome, wonderful, fabulous, words to be used. The lexis, they look at your lexis. Another word to refer vocab is the lexis, the words used. Then your grammar, the sentence structure, your present tense, your past tense, is it correct or not? If you are writing a story, you need to use, yes, idiom, proverbs, yes, you can use that, but not too many of idioms and proverbs because you need to sound natural. You need to sound natural. For example, you see, if you're writing for an email, if you put lots and lots of idiom in there, it is not natural anymore. Okay, you say, okay, LI more is just a stone throw. No. Okay, school holiday is around the corner. Okay, my family and I plan to go for a shopping spree at IOI Mall, IOI City Mall, which is just a stone throw from my house. Then you give again. We had a wonderful time. We had a whale of a time there. So in there, you have 3 idioms and proverbs. It's not natural. You sound fake. Do you talk like this to your friend? Do you talk like this to your friend? Yeah. If you text your friend, your phone, oh, school holiday is just around the corner. Okay, let's let our hair down. So it's
no. Nothing like that at all.
Yes. So don't sound so fake. Okay, you want to put yes, you can put maybe in question 2, or even in part 1, question 1, you can put just 1. Yeah. So because you need to achieve the CA, cognitive achievement. Is it friendly? Is it with purpose? Okay. You're not writing like a floral kind of not Japan or short story with all the floral and things like idiom proverbs. No. Okay. You use it wisely. Then the spelling will come in. You want to use bombastic words, watch out the spelling. Extraordinary, how to spell it? How to spell extraordinary? Okay, those difficult words need to spell. Make sure your spelling is correct. Okay, moving on. Oops, it's only 11:50. I never read 10 minutes. It's only right paper 2. Okay, I'm going to speed up a bit, yeah. Content. Okay, content, fulfillment of the task requirement, 5 marks if you have all the content. Target reader is fully informed. They ask you for a place, where, when, and what, you already answer. Where, tempat dia, the place. When, okay, during the school holiday. And what you're gonna do there? Okay, I'm gonna watch movie. I didn't watch movie for 2 years already. We're gonna watch movie and gonna play bowling maybe and have a shopping spree. Yeah, I'm sure all of you missed your shopping trip, right? Shopping spree. We missed that, all of us, because we have been staying at home. So answer the 3 things that I asked you to. You get low score for content if you misinterpretation of the task requirement. Do not answer the questions. Or mere mention of content. Okay? They ask you where, when, and they ask you what you do there. Then you say, oh, my family and I went there to dine or to have our favorite food at the restaurant and play bowling. More elaboration. Not enough. Just mention only. Not enough. So need to elaborate further. But of course, not full length. Okay, 1 content, 1 elaboration, 1 content, 1 elaboration, enough for paper 1. That's part 1 for question 1. Then the CA, as I mentioned just now, okay, appropriateness, the correct format. Yeah, are you writing an article, story, review, or the email for part 1? The tone and the language selected, is it formal, friendly, or is it just informal kind of friendly tone? Are you able to hold the target reader's attention? That means the teacher, examiners, the quality of the text, the quality of the essay. Okay, all communicative purposes. Yeah, is that, are you sharing a review? Okay, to share a review. When you share a review, you ask me to watch a movie that is so good. For example, what is a recent movie that I have watched? Name me a recent movie. Now, by now you must have 1 favorite movie. In order for you to write a review, a good review, you must have something on your favorite movie, your favorite restaurant, a place that you want to dine in, your a review on a book, a favorite title. You need to have that. Yeah. So what is your favorite movie? Can you name me one? Give me an example. It can be Chinese movie, English movie, from Korea.
Tamil movies.
Tamil, yeah, no problem. You just write because we need your language. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You need the language. You can describe a very good Tamil movie, no problem. Maybe the teacher, oh, this is so nice, interesting. I will watch it. Wow, Tenet and Interstellar. I haven't watched that. Raya. Raya is a nice one. I watch it as well because my children watch Raya. Titanic, yes, I like the romantic kind of story. Oh, that one I don't know. That's Surendran.
Yeah, it's a Tamil movie.
Yeah.
I just read it only.
Yes, you can describe it. It's not wrong. Because looking at your language, of course, the content you need to talk about. What is the movie about? What is so special, you know? Does it apply to all ages? Okay, can everyone watch that movie, or is it just for 18 years and above, the violence one? Yeah. So review. Then communicate with ease. No or less hiccups. Don't start. Oh, Lucifer. He's scary, that one. Wow. So from the titles that you have written here, I'm sure you can write a very good review. Yes, good. Well, better than my students. They give me titles like, oh, some of them, they scare me. They scare me, they say, Annabelle. They give me all the horror movie title. I say, please don't write. No, I'm just kidding. I say, don't scare teachers. Yeah, teachers scared of reading your scared. Yeah, I eat, right?
Yeah, the clown one.
Yes, it's not wrong. You can write. Yeah. Friday the 13th, Train to Busan. Okay, so you can write it. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We have less time. Organization, how you put together, how the ideas have been linked. Do you like Lego? Do you like Legos? Did you play Lego when you were young? Legos? Lego concept, Lego. So how you put your Lego together? How do you put together? Okay.
Just like that.
Just like that. But how do you make a model? How do you
You have to create it and plan it.
Huh?
You have to build and plan it.
Yes, you need to join it. You need to link it. See, my daughter, I can't see because it's white color. My daughter made me this one, a container, you know, for me to put this square thingy like this, to put something. So I put my wigs lah, I put my tiger balm lah, whatever in my lipstick is here. So I put in here. So how do you make this thing? How do you complete your essay? How do you make this perfect shape? You need to link it. Link them. The ideas. All these small ones are linked together so that you will get something that you want. You want to make something, right? So it's the same concept for coherence, cohesive. It's a text well connected. So when you want to connect your ideas, what are the things that you have to use? Are the cohesive devices used appropriately? Although, furthermore, in addition, however, but, okay, but you just don't use just because you want to use that. You must have a good effect as well. Good effect, yeah? To score 5 marks in part 3. And how many types of these devices are being used? Okay, are you using and, but, so, all the time? Or are you mixing it? Like rojak, all in. Even like Legos, you need to mix the colors, right? Red, yellow, red, blue, you know, green, and so on. So any good paragraphing, you have 5 paragraphs for story or even your review. You have 5 paragraphs there. Even question 2, you have 5 paragraphs. Appropriate use of punctuation, okay? And then it says linked with commas and no full stop. This is inappropriateness. Long sentences, okay? Not appropriate. Let's move on. Language, grammar, watch your tenses, present tense, past tense, sentence structure, simple, compound, complex. Any direct speeches like, oh no, lexical, the vocabs, adjectives used, the phrasal verbs used. Okay, so these are the, because of time, we're going to skip this. I mean, I'll just go through like this. 5 marks is because you have all the points, the CA is reasonably appropriate, everything is so good. 5 marks for part 1. Then part 2, you have all the content for 5 marks. If you want to score CA 5 marks, you have everything here. Is communicate straightforward ideas appropriately. For organization, well organized. Coherent, that means it's all joined together like the Lego. Yeah. Using a variety. See a variety? Variety here means you have the simple conjunctions, words there, and also the cohesive devices like furthermore, the pronouns, and so on. Language, less common lexes. What is the meaning of less common lexes? Less common lexes are all the difficult words. Not bombastic words, but less common. Like what, like pollution. Okay? So less common lexes, not the daily layman terms. Then you use a range of simple, complex grammatical forms with a good degree of control. You are able to do that. And errors do not impede. It means here, you can do some errors here, 1 or 2, okay? Because there is no perfect language, no perfect one. It's difficult to get a perfect score. I mean, perfect language. So if you have 1 or 2 slip, like suddenly you use, instead of was, you use is. Past 10, you miss out 1 or 2, no problem. The teacher can still give you 5, scale of 5. Okay? Next, part 3, this is more strict. This is the more, they demand more from you. This one, you see, good effect, use it with good effect. There's a punch there. Furthermore, okay. However, so you need to have a good sentences there. Then the language, you have a range of vocab, including less common lexes, the difficult words there. Then you must mix with your simple, complex grammar, sentences, and so on, with control and flexibility. You know how to twist and turn. You see, even for 5 marks of part 3, occasional errors and slip may be present. So don't worry, if you have 1 or 2 small errors, you can still score 5 for language in part 3. Okay? So sentence types here, it's 12 o'clock already. So sentence type, how to vary your sentences. In UPSR, in standard 3, you write, okay, my name is Dr. A.
Teacher?
Yes?
Varying, you mean verify?
Vary means variety. Beberapa.
Variety.
Yeah, varying your sentences. For example, if you say, okay, my name is Dr. Tay. I am a Malaysian. I like to eat durians. I love green colors. This is so boring. It's all simple sentence. Simple sentence, simple sentence, simple sentence, simple sentence. So varying means you must mix with simple sentence, with compound sentences, and also complex sentences. See? Stop. I'll stop with just one now. This is a minor sentence because it's only have 1 word. Bob held up a sign. Simple sentence because it only has 1 clause, 1 idea. Okay? Simple sentence is this one. Bob held up a sign and, now see, and is here, and it said stop. This is a compound sentence because they use and, combine. 2 ideas combined together is a compound sentence because it is 2 simple sentences joined by and or but. Okay? And despite having his hand full, comma, Bob held up a sign that said stop. Wow. This is a complex sentence. Complex sentences have a main clause, meaning it has the full stop, that's right, a comma here, despite having his hands full. comma. Bob Harrop assigned, that said stop. Okay? So this is the canggih one, the advanced sentences here. This is what you want to do. Another formula is the I space. I'll show you I space, yeah? How to put the ing. And example, enjoying the sun, comma, the girl sunbathe. You need to sunbathe under the sun, right? Or use a simile. Start a sentence with a simile. Remember that it is when you compare one thing to another, like what? As cool as a cucumber. The boy completed his exam. Wow. Are you as cool as a cucumber when you're doing your exam? Or you like panic? Don't know what to do. Okay? Tak tahu. No, I don't know. Like maths questions, right? So you describe it with simile. Prepositions can describe with prepositions. Prepositions tell you more about an object might be or the relationship between an object. For example, where is it? On top of the cupboard, lay the magic key. Right, behind, beneath, underneath, before, after. So this is use of prepositions. Adverbs, modify a verb with the ly. Happily, comma, the old lady dancing. Use conjunction or connective. There are many different types of connective, like how you join the sentences. Then you have the ed. Consequently, yeah. Consequently, comma, she forgot to buy milk. And this is the ed. Okay, how do we put the ed? You can change your verb to an ed suffix to begin a sentence. An example is stopped by the police. The man was arrested. This is making a variety of sentences. Okay, this is the whole paragraph here. Example of I space paragraph. I'll show you I space, what is that, yeah? Underneath the leaves lay a dog. To stop. Intrigued, the girl opened it. As slowly as a mouse, she crept inside. To stop. This is a simile use, yeah? Then the door banged shut. Quickly hiding, comma. She trembled, creeping towards the exit. She tried to escape. Creeping here, ing here. See? So this is the paragraph that you can use in your story writing. See? It has all the elements there to get 5 marks for language. No problem. If you can write a good content, 5 marks for content. For CA, if you manage to make the reader feel so interested to read the story, you completed a scary story or unforgettable or an unfortunate story, okay, event, then you get another 5 marks there. Not impossible. It's possible. So you have the I space here, I, ing, simile, P for preposition, A for the adverb, so the ly, connective, the conjunctions and the cohesive devices, and E, the ed. I'll show you this one. Ing, grabbing her bag, comma. The woman stormed out of the shop. See? Because when you write, just don't write, you show me. You're showing me that she grabbed her bag. So grabbing her bag, that is the action of grabbing it. Action, grabbing the bag. Yeah. Number 2, similes used like a predator. Okay, like a predator stalking its prey. The robber approached the boy. Boom. Okay, want to kidnap the boy maybe. Number 3, preposition. Under the dark clouds, the lampposts gleam brightly. See? Show you the direction. Where is it? Under my pillow, there is a nice comb, maybe. You wake up, you take a comb and comb your hair. I don't know. Okay, number 4, adverbs. Cautiously, comma. The girl reached up to touch the creature. Okay, at the creature, maybe. Connective, despite the weather, comma, despite is the cohesive devices. The device there, we plunge into the sea. Despite the weather, whether it rains or shine, we plunge into the sea to have a good swim. 6 with the ed, petrified, comma. The dog stood rooted to the spot. Was so scared. All right. So effective endings. Sorry, 1206. When you end your writing, you need to be an exciting, shocking, mysterious conclusion. Then your reader will like, wow, it has the it has the wow factor. If your story has the wow factor, you can score 18, 19 marks for that part. So which one leaves you more questions? The glove's finger slowly moved towards the trigger. Grabbing the gun, comma, he struggled and the bullet went into his chest, piercing his evil heart. Oh, okay. So which one has more effect for you? Learn how to write this kind of sentences in your writing and you'll score higher grades. And blah, blah, blah. And some more here. I think I'll skip this. You can read. All right. So essay here, how to write an essay. You have your audience, the purpose, as I told you, the CA, the tone, friendly or not. And action means whether it's appropriate or not. Okay. Just now I told you your English download textbook. These are the precious pages, the pages for you to explore. You can screenshot this page here. Screenshot here, you know what pages to look for, okay? If I ask you to read page by page from page 1 to page, the last page, it's impossible, right? So study smart. When I ask you to study smart. So study smart, look for the pages, okay? How to write email writing, story, essay, writing a strong intro, writing a good conclusion, report writing, letter writing. Letter is not coming out, but you just need to know, yeah? Writing descriptive reviews, article writing, formal letter. It's also not out, but you just need to know, just in case. Writing banks, what are the things to use, the phrases, the template, the useful phrases to be used, okay? Next, paper 3. How much time do I have? I already overshot the time. Well, Fazana, what is the message?
I think you can go on another 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, all right. So I'll speed up, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, speaking. I'm sure you have done speaking in your class, in your even online as well. You know it's pair format, 3 parts. Okay. So tips to do well. Words started or stumble over. Just like some of my students, they will do, teacher, apa itu? Apa itu? Very funny, they ask me, apa itu? I'll look at them, I cannot tell them anything. The teacher won't tell you. Apa itu? Tak tahu apa itu, ya. So please, you can ask your teacher, teacher, can you please repeat? Your teacher can repeat the question. Don't ask apa itu. Apa itu, you won't get the answer for apa itu, okay? So, like stumble over words, you're not sure. So when you're discussing a family topic, you should sound warmer. And like so pro, yeah? Pretend that you are so good. Talk, discuss with a friend. Allow some hand yourself to show emotion through hand gesture. Don't like want to fight lah, okay? Just do some hand gesture. It's like you are so relaxed, you're so calm. You get good marks for speaking. Okay? You need to keep still but allow yourself to express feeling. Okay? Speaking is important to always be clear, specific, and concise. Next would be how to practice at home. Use a recorder, record yourself, watch a recording to see whether you are good or not, or just practice in front of your Zoom. Yeah, your Zoom here, you can see yourself, right? Just practice talking. Okay, ask your family to be the audience. Okay, they can give you feedback. Okay. Next, during your speaking exam, sit straight up. Do not fidget like you know, some people bite finger. My student told me when she gets finished, she'll buy a fingernail. I said, please don't do that. Speak clearly. Don't eat your words. You eat your words, I cannot hear. Don't be scared. Yeah. Do not laugh. Try not to laugh at your friend. Okay. If your friend is not doing well, don't laugh. Okay. Timing. These are the timing. Part 1, 2, 3. This is a mark sheet. The teacher, the examiner will put your marks here. So what are they looking for? The assessor will look at your grammar, your vocab, and your communicative competence. These are the criteria, the assessment, speaking assessment scales here. You have 1 to 6 here. Well, your grammar, is it good? Your vocab. Okay, I have no time to go through every single part here. You can read. Later I can share with you my slide, okay, if you want. Okay, then for interlocutor, this is your teacher. You're going to have 2 people there to assess you. The interlocutor is your teacher sitting in front of you. You and your friend, yeah, in pairs. And there will be 1 more assessor at site. And this teacher, this examiner is from another school, the real SPM, yeah, the real SPM speaking paper. She or he is from another school. So she will assess you according to the criteria that she has. She or he is the assessor. So your interlocutor, your teacher will assess you whether you're understanding the task or not, whether you can understand the task. Okay, they ask A, you don't answer B. Ask you B, don't answer A, yeah? Make sure you answer correctly. Whether you are handling the topics well, you are confident, you are calm, as cool as a cucumber, okay? And the length of the utterances, whether you are using the time wisely or you talk too much or not even a few seconds, okay? Do you need support or not? If you ask too many apa itu, that means you need support lah. Prompting a lot. So your mark will be lower. So this is the range for that interlocutor. Then practice a long term. Okay, I give you a tips on how to practice for part 2. You need to have a topic card in pairs, time each other, practice with your friend. Okay, so one very good tips, teachers, you can take note. You can ask your SU, SPM, how are they going to pair? You're going to pair according to the normal giliran, right? So for example, the first class, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you know that Ali is going to pair with Akal. Okay, so get Ali and Akal to do practice in pair. So Ali and Akal they practice 2, 3, 5 times together, so they are familiar with each other. Okay, don't get like, for example, Ali and Akal have never met before. I mean, they met in the class, but they never met before in the speaking. So they never met before in speaking session. So when they speak, they are not natural. So need to rehearse, like a rehearsal, right? So this is the tips, yeah? You need to get your partner, know your partner, okay? Sort of your partner, but there is a risk as well. Maybe your partner is absent on that day, so you're gonna get another partner. Maybe, I'm not sure. So it depends on the SU, SPM, how they match you, yeah? Then part 3, you need to use appropriate lexical to practice, discuss and make decisions in pairs, number of topics for discussions, turn taking, giving opinions, and refer your speaking bank. Again, your textbook is good. Your speaking banks is in here as well, in your textbook. I'll stop at 12:20, I think. Last ready. Okay? Give me 6 more minutes listening paper. 40 minutes. Why is it 40? 30 minutes for the audio, 10 minutes for you to jot down your answer. Four parts there, 30 marks for this paper, 30 marks then convert to 25%. Answer the questions, you will listen to the recording twice. Okay? So part 1, you will hear people talking in 7 different situations. Then choose A, B, or C. Only 3 options, yeah? In 7 situations, no, 7 people talking. So you need to listen carefully. Part 2, 8 questions. You will hear someone talking about his or her own experience. Or is it about bowling? Is it about painting? Something. Okay, then you have to choose the answer. Part 3, you'll hear 5 short extracts, okay, from each of teenagers, a group of people. Can be teenagers, can be children, can be a group of teachers talking about something. Then this one, you need to choose what are they saying. Use the letters only once. There are 2 extra letters we do not need to use. Interview. You will hear a student, Azlan, talking. This is from the question, yeah? So you heard someone's talking. Someone talking about his or her experience, okay? As a what? As an exchange student, as an intern, as a temporary teacher in the school. Then you need to choose the answer. And there's this part 21 to 30. use no more than one word for each space for the interview. So listen twice, 2 times, then you answer. So are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Not yet.
Not yet? Maybe? Yes or no? Not yet? It's time, okay?
No.
It's time. Time is up. Even now, it's up for me for this session. Well, it's never too late to make the things right. You know what's the right thing, right? So make it right. There's still time to change the road you're on. Change the road you're on, yeah? Make sure you're on the highway in the SPM highway. Everything is possible. You need to dream, you need to believe, you need to act and achieve it. Okay? I always tell my students, don't try your best. You don't have to try your best. You have to do your best. There is only one SPM in your lifetime. Of course, you can do ulangan, but try not to do ulangan, kan? So, only once. Satu kali sahaja. No, try your best. You need to do your best. So, how to do your best? 4 words that change everything. I believe in you. And you have to believe in yourself as well. You can do it. Okay? If you have the heart to do it, yes, you can do it. Thank you. Stay safe. Signing off. I'm Dr. Tay Lin. Any questions now? Question time, Q&A. No questions? Time for your lunch, right? You love the Lego. Yeah, I'm young, love to build Lego blocks. Yes. So how to join your Lego together? Use the cozy devices to join them. Okay. Okay. Any questions? No questions. We have 2 more minutes. If can you just type in the chat box what you have learned today, so that I can see. I know it's a kind of
question.
Yes, Surendra, what do you say?
How to answer the questions in exams that we learned today.
Okay, thank you, Surendra. Okay, is the exam gonna be hard? It won't be hard. Must you just do it, because paper 1 is all A B C D. You don't know. You don't know. You just tembak logically lah. You have to choose wisely. Okay, don't leave it blank. Never leave it blank. You don't know, pick an answer. Yes, Surendra.
Is the exam going to be hard? One of a guy chat in the checkbox.
Yeah, I just answered. So it won't be hard because paper 1 is A B C D. Choose.
Yeah, normally English is easy to pass, but it's not easy to score.
Yeah,
That's what my teacher always says.
Yes, study, strategize, and score. Yes, you are right. Speaking, something like PT3, but it's more challenging. No picture. You have that circle. You have that circle map, and no picture anymore. PT3, you have the picture story, right? Here, they just give you the question, the topic. Yeah, we didn't have time to go through that questions. How to remember if you forget? Try to get formulas. Make it more fun, formulas.
Yes, practice makes perfect.
Yes, practice makes perfect. Trust yourself and don't cheat.
Believe God and yourself.
Yes. And please remember your goal. Why are you doing this? Okay. All right. I'll pass the session back to Puan Fazana. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you for teaching us, teacher, today. We have learned a lot because of you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay, thank you, Dr. K. It has been very informative. Children, don't leave first, okay? Just 1 minute. Can I have a photo session? Can all of you open your camera quickly so that we can finish this session quickly, please? I know you need to go for your lunch break. I just want just open. Okay, thank you. All right, Dr. Tay, it has been a very informative session. I really hope that the students have benefited from this session. So if you have any other questions, you can ask your teachers later on, okay, during your English lesson. So now you know how the techniques are and how to answer the question, especially what Dr. Tay has explained, the C, CA, O, and organization and language, O and L. When you understand that, then you can answer the question better. Now, I would just want to show you the relevance of your textbook. Remember Dr. Tay says about collocation, phrasal, and preposition and all that? Those are in your textbook. Okay, so those part will be tested in part 2 in your paper 1. All right, so you must know that your textbook is a very good guide. Okay, so I hope that you will use Dr. Tay's strategy, study, strategize, and score to learn English. Thank you very much, Dr. Tay.
Thank you.
I think you are going to have another session at 12:30. The students are going to have back to back, so I need to let them go. Thank you very much, Dr. Tay, and thank you to my principal, my PK, and my GKMP. Thank you very much.
All right, I'll share my slide with you.
Yes,
Bye.
yes. Okay, I need the students. Okay, bye. Students, you please make sure that you key in your attendance, yeah?
Okay, teacher. Already.
Okay, please.